He looked at me over his sunglasses. His eyes were intense, serious. Take this loop, lay down as flat as you can, and when I tell you, belly crawl out to Catherine. Hi, my name's Matt Haynes. I'm an audiobook narrator, and I am in the Peppermill Restaurant in Beaverton, Oregon, with author George Zell Houston. And George, I've had the pleasure of narrating 3 of his books, which include the Bradford Lehman spy thriller series, A Cold Paradise and A Cold Mission. And I'm currently working on his memoir. He's written the memoir, I just get to read it for money. And it is about his experience coming of age as a mountain climber. You have to snap this carabiner here on the end of my rope into your sister's waistband. That's the only way we can take the weight off of her and get her stabilized. I got down on my knees with the rope, took a deep breath, and prepared to crawl. The number one difficult thing about writing, that I understand anyway, see if you agree, because you've now got 3 more novels written than I do, which is 3 novels, or 3 full-length books. Writer's block and the fear of I'm not good enough or this is going to take too much time. Did that ever affect you?
Yes. In that case, I'll either put it down and write something else, or maybe take a different approach, maybe step into the shoes of another character, step back and try to analyze, okay, what is it that's hanging me up here? It's usually because it usually happens for me because I do not diagram a story before I write it. I try to let the story tell me. Mm-hmm. So that leads to more, I think, aspects of writer's block, when you're more open about that and you say, well, this character's taking me in a direction that I didn't realize I was going to go. Do I want to go there? What does this character have to say or contribute to the story? Or I might say, let's focus instead. I'm trying to work out something that's maybe emotional between characters, and I'm blocked up. So I may turn to something that is tactile, maybe something like a gun or an ice axe, and get into some of the more detailed aspects of how that's handled and operated within the story, so that actually try to make some of the artifacts that are carried along with the character, give them the gloss of the character, and actually make them sort of a character on their own, because they are the things that they are the tripwires of life and death for the characters. Yeah. The things that they carry are the tripwires of their existence. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So that's helped me out of the blocks. Okay, you can't deal with people today. deal with artifacts or things, because you can talk about that. So then once I get going on it, then it's usually just right there. It flows into a relationship then of how that fits with the character, and I can move on. So.
And I'm going to take a guess that this type of determination and this type of, okay, I'm going to instantly go to a workaround rather than angst about whether I should have done this in the first place, whether I'm really good enough, whether this is really going anywhere, which can affect artists quite a bit. But I'm going to guess that active problem solving and looking for alternatives, again, plays right into mountaineering. I mean, were there times when you didn't have a map when you were going up these trails?
Oh, we carried maps. Well, I never actually saw. Only once did I actually saw anyone get a map out. It's because the people we had with us had such a tremendous knowledge of the area and the ground, and a great feel for it. We carried altimeters. We did carry compasses. We used some of those, but we didn't really do mapping. We really didn't encompass our way through things. We felt our way through things, and we used the devices like the altimeter because we knew our elevations, which would give you, an estimate of where you were, because whereas a lot of it was done in bad weather. So the question of where are we now is always a big question in Northwest climate. Where am I now?